Okay, today is the 16th of October. Day before yesterday, a couple of the houses on Upland Avenue made a scene, and I reached out to Phil, who stays just about directly across from this duplex. It's more like the driveway is right behind. I reached out to him. His baby mom hates me. His baby mom also happens to be the bus driver, one of the bus driver's sister. So I reached out to him and I asked him about their home surveillance, whether or not it has audio, and asked him could he review a specific time for me, just so that I could confirm before I responded to what I thought was a situation. He did not do it. His tone was very different. He was not trying to come on to me anymore. Over recent months, they started honing in on what I was picking up on that I wouldn't say. They were talking about him having sex with her daughter. And they were talking about how they're trying to keep this Janisha thing going on, you know. And, you know, Janisha's a really filthy female, and they were calling me her. I don't know her from anywhere, but that's not uncommon. Come across folks all the time. I know from nowhere that they'll start calling me, especially addicts. So, him, just a short while ago, I'm in my living room, like, doing something. As I pass my view window, I see her pulling in while I'm in the kitchen making me a drink. I hear him pulling up. So they both meet at the place where they live with her mom, his girlfriend, his baby mom, at the same time. The government agent started talking about it. All I noticed was that she pulled up and then here he comes. That's all I took notice of. And they turned it into a whole scene, whole thing about pretty much what was going to come out. He got numbers she don't know he got. So if she's seen her, she would have to identify her daughter's number. But if that's how he communicates, he's told her to do the same thing, which means that her daughter has an unmarked number, and that's how they communicate with one another. So when it comes to phone situations, it's very unlikely that she catch them in their act, unless they were talking about things like what took place, meeting at home at the same time. And then she'd be like, "You got a bitch in my house?" And then she'd be like, read on some more. And she's like, "The bitch is my daughter." So it's not an alter ego, it's an altered personality. They change these things, and for the time, during the time, they behave a certain way for certain things. You heard me talk about this before. And it's like, it's not always a change that's made for a period of time, you know. And sometimes it's a change that takes place throughout the day. You know, when you leave and you exchange with your daughter, you would think she never would do anything like that. It's impossible that she ever do anything like that to you. And then they change. Another demon occupies the body and does the unthinkable. So it's a matter of who's on duty, what government agents are on duty. They're ruling your motherfucking life. Anyhow, that's what just happened a little bit ago.